and evolution. We are using you as slaves.
The Ku Klux Klan is spreading their message of hate, but these guys say that they've heard enough.
Never again will we back down in the face of bullies.
As long as he admits that he is inferior to white people, we can have a decent and human conversation.
Confronting the Ku Klux Klan.
There's no discussion with them.
Today on...
Thank you. Welcome to the show. Today we're meeting brand new members of the racist hate group, the Ku Klux Klan, to see if we can convince them to give up the KKK before it's too late. Now, before we meet the new members, let's meet some of the longtime Klan members who recruited them. Here are Tanya and Jody. Okay. Tanya, you've been on the show before.
Yes.
You are actively recruiting people to be members of the Klan.
Correct.
Why would you recruit, regardless of what your beliefs are, why are you trying to get other people to hate?
Well, I'm proud of my white heritage, and I don't understand why you guys call us a racist group when you got the JDL out there recruiting only Jews. They don't accept black, Afro-American, Negroes, whatever you guys want to call them. You got the Black Panthers out there, the NAACP. What's the difference? They got theirs, we got ours. We stand up for our white race, and we're called racist.
Why do you find, what is it that, you say you're proud of being white? Are you proud of being white?
Yes, I am.
Did you have anything to do with that?
My parents did. Did you have anything to do with the Jew?
Yeah.
Are you proud to be a Jew? Are you proud to be a Jew?
I am proud. Well, hold on, that's fair.
But you didn't have
Let me
nothing
answer
to
the
do
question.
with it.
You asked me.
You didn't have nothing to do with it.
Well,
so why? You're racist then, because you're proud of your heritage.
No, there's a
You're racist.
I'll answer your question. I can choose what religion I choose to be, okay?
Why can't we choose ours?
I am only proud of things that I can personally accomplish, or what people can accomplish. I didn't accomplish it. Okay. If a Jewish person does something good, I'm very proud of that. If a Jewish person does something very bad, I'm not proud of that at all.
See, you guys only see the picture of the Klan, what the Jew media puts out there. You don't see that we go do food drives, raise money for homeless of our own kind. You guys don't see that because bad news prints, good news don't. And that's what this world's coming to.
Okay.
Controlled by Jews.
Oh, I see. Yep.
When you're sending money over to Israel and all those other countries helping them, and we got homeless people in our own world here, we believe in separatism, not white supremacy. That's where you got it wrong.
You don't believe in white supremacy?
No, white separatism.
Oh, you just want to stay? Okay, all right, here's the point. If you choose then only to, let's say in your life, you want to only date white men. You only want to marry a white man. That's fine. Why do you have to, though, tell somebody else who they can date, who they can marry, who they can associate with?
Because the Jews are controlling this world. The media, the TV shows is controlled by Jews. You got Barney out there. It's okay to interbreed with a chink, a gook, a nigger.
Whoa, wait a second.
Okay?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Jerry, answer me a question.
Hey, wait a second. I just thought you liked everybody. What are you using these names for? I thought you were you were just telling me, and I was willing to believe you.
That's what they're called.
Oh?
I vote that's what they're called.
Oh, is that what your parents taught you?
No, that's what I learned out in the real world. Tell me one of you white women can walk down the street here 11, 12 o'clock at night downtown Chicago by yourself and get back home safe.
Without getting robbed.
95% of the time, it isn't going to happen.
Well, what are you talking about? Do you live here in Chicago? If you don't even know what you're talking about, okay?
I am against anybody that will take from my nation to feed their drug habit, to break the law.
Your nation? Excuse me, it's our nation.
This is my nation. The white nation is my nation. I am white, and I am proud of it.
Hey, be proud of anything you want to be, but this is the United States of America. In the United States of America, we all belong, not just you.
The pride stops when your group or any group comes in and demolishes a nation, defaces a nation.
Hey, you know what? The Native Americans were here first, so get your ass out of this country then.
What are you doing here? You're a Jew. Why don't you go back to Israel?
Where are you from?
In fact, you don't even deserve.
Where are you from?
Okay, I was born in England. I was born in England. I came to the United States when I was 5. I became an American citizen. I love my country. I would die for my country.
But what
I'm very
do you
happy.
do for
You know
your
why?
country?
Because this.
What are you willing to do for your country?
Because this was one of the very few places on earth where, thank God, it didn't matter how you believed in God. It didn't matter who your parents were, what your beliefs were, what your politics were. In this country, everybody's free. We even let people like you in it. Okay. All right, this isn't a hockey game.
That's so true.
Go ahead.
That's so true. Then why am I a racist? Because I believe I have the same rights as everybody else. If I stand up and say I'm proud to be white, I'm racist. But any nigger stands up and says I'm proud to be black, then it's all right. That is wrong.
You start making a good argument and then you blow it with that kind of
But that's how I look at it.
The what?
Where I come from, we see them standing out by mailboxes, man, waiting for that
I
post
hate
man
that
on
when
the
other
first.
people stand by mailboxes.
Yes, waiting for welfare checks. No, they stand there waiting for their welfare checks. I go pick up my check from work. I don't wait for the postman. I work at least 40 hours a week. I don't have to stand at the beginning of the month at my mailbox and say, where's my money?
Coming up next, this young girl and this married couple just joined the Klan. Will they give up their racist beliefs or take the path of hate instead? We'll find out. Stay with us. We're talking to longtime members of the KKK and the new members they've recently recruited. Now, my next guests have only been in the Klan for the past 2 and 3 months. Here are Stacy and married couple Rocky and Sandy. Okay, you three are brand new recruits, right? You
Correct.
just joined. Now, you two are married, Rocky and Sandy, is it?
Correct.
We are.
Okay. Why are you proud to be a member of the Klan?
I'm very
Absolutely
proud.
Why are you wearing a mask then? Okay, so you all right. So you two are raising. How old are your children?
9 and
23.
11 and 23.
And you're raised. Why did you suddenly join just a couple of months ago the Klan?
I grew up out west, and there is no Klan. I've been white supremacist all my life.
So why would you want your children to have this kind of belief, this kind of hate? Why not let them grow up?
It's not hatred, Jerry. It is not hatred. It's proud in being who and
You're
what
not
you are.
proud. You're covering yourself up.
I am proud.
Yeah.
Take it out, baby.
I mean, if you're proud, stand up and say, "Hey, I'm proud." Hey, yeah. That's right. All right.
Now, what do you have to tell me, Jerry, that you're hiding? Why'd you
I would
lose your
hide it, too.
mayorship, huh?
Okay. Go ahead. Now, you are an EMT?
That's right.
That's what my producers told me.
That's right.
So your job as an EMT is, God forbid, someone's in trouble. They need, let's say someone...
Why God forbid? Why God forbid? I save lives. I know how to do it, and I do it damn well.
Okay, what if a black person was in an automobile accident and they needed...
I've had it happen to me.
And
That's my job. I save their lives.
So you would give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
We don't give mouth to mouth. That's not how it is on an ambulance.
Okay, but if, let's say...
Go back a couple 50 years or so, then you go mouth to mouth. This isn't like that today.
Okay.
Get it right.
Okay. Let's say you had to be, let's say the equipment wasn't there, whatever it was,
You can't even, let's not even use that setting. You know why, Jerry? Because I would never be put in that
You're talking, I can't hear her.
I would never be put in that position as an EMT. I would never be. Now, if I was an individual person walking along the street, I would be put in that position.
Would you do it?
That depends what the situation is. How many people there are CPR certified? What's the situation? If there's somebody lying on the street that needs help, and I am CPR certified, and there's nobody else around that's going to do it, yes, I will do it.
Even if the person's black?
Even if the person is black.
Well, wonderful. Good for you.
But I am proud. I am very proud to be a white woman.
I'm glad you would make that decision.
I am proud to be a white woman. I don't hate anybody. I am proud to be white.
Then why? Wait a second. If you said that you would save anyone you could save, that's excellent. If you are saying as a group that the Klan is now into feeding, taking care of the homeless, feeding the hungry, and doing all these wonderful things, then I have to ask you again, what is there to be ashamed of? Take off your mask and let us see. You're telling me...
No, there's nothing to be ashamed of. There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing to be ashamed of. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All the bigots here in the audience that say, oh, you're a hate group, oh, you're a racist group, okay?
Yeah.
Those are the people that you need to fear. It's not us. I have never hurt anybody a day in my life. We don't do lynchings. We don't do any of that. I tell you what, though, these people out here see me out here on the street. That's a different story.
Well, why do you think people get angry with you?
They're scared.
They fear the unknown. No. They don't know who's behind this mask.
Klan? You just join. Why? Whatever beliefs you have. Let's say you believe just hanging around people of your own race. Fine. If that's what you want to do, this is a free country. But why is it necessary to join the Klan to be able to hang around people with your own race?
Wait a minute. Why is it necessary for alcoholics to join Al-Anon, Alcoholics Anonymous? Why is that necessary? No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We are an organization that fight for white rights.
You're suggesting you have a disease?
Oh, I have no disease. I have no disease. Yeah, let me tell you something else. Don't put words in my mouth. You know what? You're speaking on an ignorant level.
Our society.
Okay, there's more when we return. This Grand Dragon says he's devoted his life to recruiting new Klan members, especially women and children. Stay with us. We're talking to new members of the KKK to see if they are willing to quit the Klan, and we're meeting with the Klan leaders who recruited these new subjects. Now, my next guest has never been on the show before, but his race-baiting rallies have created headlines around the country. He calls himself a Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. Here is Mike McQueenie. The fella behind, a fellow, a woman, I can't tell because of the thing, but, well,
Would it make a difference, Jerry?
What?
It wouldn't make a difference anyway.
Security,
we're all
right?
white, something that you'll know nothing about. Because you came from a Turkish mongrel race, a tribe from the Middle East that you don't even know what nationality you are. Jewish is a religion. You don't even know what nationality you are. And half of these Negroes in here don't either. They don't know. See?
Okay.
What country you come from, black boy?
Hey.
What country you come from?
Hey.
You don't even know. You were a slave.
Cool.
And so were Jews. Jews were slaves 4,000 years ago. Jews were slaves, and niggers were slaves, and they're still slaves. The Romans used them as slaves. The Germans used them as slaves. And we are using you as slaves.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. I've just been demoted. You said I was running the world, and now you say I'm a slave.
You ain't got nothing. It's you and your Jewish propaganda. propaganda that thinks when Clinton administration has a Jew on the one side and a Negro on the right, this is what's running this country.
Right,
Alan Greenspan runs this country, Springer.
Now it's
and
Alan.
You know it.
I thought it was
With him-
Rabbi Clinton. All right. Okay. All right. Let me go. Okay. I understand.
You understand? Of course you understand, because it's the white way.
Hey.
We founded this country.
Let's talk about children.
European culture. We're not
You're the
living
head
in
of
grass
recruiting.
huts.
What do you do?
You notify him when
We
it's
do this
defined.
for our women. For our women, so our women can be white. We do this for this woman right here, so her children can be white, so they don't end up to be a mongoloid race, a race of Negroes and Jews, race mixing. We do this
She is so
for
thankful.
her children.
Yeah, okay.
For her children
Yeah.
and her children.
Okay.
White power.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Let me understand before I can disagree with you. What are you saying? You're saying that she doesn't have a right to marry whoever she wants and have
She
children
wouldn't go
wherever
out
she
with a
wants?
boo-boo, would you? Would you go out with a black Afro-American colored people? No. No, of course not.
If she loved him, she would. It's
No,
none of
she-
your
she-
damn
no,
business
she-
who that guy
She make up her own
Don't
mind.
you
man.
understand?
She has a mind.
Yeah.
She has a mind. The Negroes are 200,000 years behind us in evolution. Look at the slope of their forehead, their
200,000
protruding jaws.
years. Oh, okay.
That's from eating the barks off the trees.
Okay. Yeah.
Trust you look like a monkey. You come from a monkey, and that's what you are. You're going to live in animals' helpless misery for the rest of your life.
Okay, all right, okay. All right. Okay. You are, okay, we're all laughing at you because we know you're stupid. But, here's the thing. But these
I don't
children
call you
aren't
names,
born-
kike boy, okay? I don't tell you about your big nose because you have a big nose because the air is free. And I ain't even talking about that, okay? I don't talk and disgust you,
All right,
okay?
I know
so
you
knock
hate
out the
me. That's
words to
okay.
me, Jew boy.
I'll survive it. I'll survive your hatred.
Keep it like that, yeah.
Okay.
With your tailor-made
All right.
suits.
Let's
You can do
go
all
down-
you want.
I'm
You'll
fine.
still won't be white, and you will never be as good as a
shut
white man.
up.
Regular salt.
Let's talk about a child.
There's a
You know what that is? Everything.
the Jew tax that you pay just to
This
eat.
is every piece of salt like this that you have with a kosher tax, with a K or a U on this, ladies and gentlemen. You are paying a Jewish tax.
Oh,
you mean, wait a minute.
If K means kosher, you're the part of the
Yeah,
KKK.
and who does it? Who does it, Jaime?
Let's talk about children. A child is born. A baby is born. Just listen to this. Okay, a baby is born. When the baby is born, the baby, in a sense, at least politically and socially, is colorblind. A baby doesn't know that there are different races. A baby grows up seeing children around that he or she wants to play with and can become friendly with. It is only the grown-ups, such as you, that teach our children to not like that person because the color of their skin is so like that religion is. Why do you do that?
How do you know the difference when we say nigger? You know exactly what we're
What
talking
about
about.
teaching our children about Black Entertainment Television, United Negro College Fund, Miss Black America, United Negro College, all this stuff? Why do the blacks have to have everything and the white people cannot have anything?
Whites have
And once
nothing
we
in
do,
America. We are
called
so
racist. You
unfortunate.
see, Negro, you know what's happening.
All right,
I got a question.
Okay. Hey, yeah, you want to say something? Let's listen to this fella here.
That's not true, because I wasn't brought up racist.
Neither was I.
Neither one of my parents are racist. It's
Right.
the black people of America
That's right.
that taught me to be this way by telling me how the white man owes them. I've been stabbed in my face from them. They are never going to take the white skin off me, no matter how hard they try.
Believe me, they're not trying.
And it doesn't make any difference if you're 5 years old or
They taught
10
me to
years
be
old.
this
It
way.
makes no difference.
Don't go away. When we
he
come
joins
back, we're
the
going to meet a
Klan,
controversial
because
civil
what
rights
happens-
leader who
some
says he's here to
people
put the
just
Klan in their place. Stay with us. Welcome back. Today we are talking to Klan members to see if they will give up their racist beliefs. Well, my next guest says he's fighting mad over the things our guests today have been saying, and he's going to set them straight. That's what he wants to do. He's a controversial civil rights leader as well. He's the founder of the JDL, the Jewish Defense League, a very controversial organization. Here is Irv Rubin and his bodyguards, Al and Joseph.
No, but you would see it if it was. Just wipe your eye up.
There's no discussion with them.
Hey.
You're not Joseph or Al? I'm Al.
Hey, you need a shirt.
You're right there. Okay, well,
Now I know why they wear sheets.
you have it.
Hey, Heckle and Jekyll, let's go. You two.
Are they coming from the audience?
Is that cool? Yeah.
Boo! Boo! You piece of... You think I'm afraid of you? No.
That's enough. Hey, shut up! Shut up! Sit down, please. Come on, guys.
They ain't worth it, man. Come on.
Okay, we've restored a little bit of order here. Here's what I have to say, Irv. I understand that some of the stuff they said makes you angry.
A little bit.
Okay, it sometimes makes me angry too. But I got to tell you, and I'm telling you this very firmly, you came out here twice now, and you basically sucker punched them. That doesn't make you any better than them if you're going to act like they do, okay? You can't do that. You can't do that, all right? All right, so I'm telling you, I'm just saying, you can have your beliefs, but in this country, even people with horrible beliefs are allowed to have them. We can't go around fighting each other. That's got to stop, okay? I don't want that here. Now, here's what we've done. You're back here. I've asked, at some point, we're going to bring the Klan back. Right now, we just have our own security people on stage, and everyone's personal security is gone because the personal security is starting the fights. So we're going to keep the security off. Irv, there are people who will say, and I'll take their point of view just for the point of this discussion, that, you know what? You're just as extremist as they are. Maybe the reasons are more justified, but whatever the reasons are, you are filled with anger, you are filled with hate, you are filled, and you can answer me when I'm finished, you are filled with judging people based on something they had nothing to do with. you know, you're making judgments about other people that just aren't part of your group. Isn't that just as negative? You can answer.
Absolutely not. I got to tell you, Jerry, your forum, and you entitled this Klanfrontation. I had to wrestle with my soul and my conscience before accepting this particular show, because I wondered to myself, what common grounds for discussion do I have with people whose raison d'etre, whose reason for being, is to destroy me because I'm Jewish, to destroy you because you're Jewish, to threaten your daughter's life, as was a recent KKK show you had on, to have an elderly thing admit to participation in the lynching of a black man, and he walked off this stage unscathed. And I got to tell you, Jerry, you can call it judgmental, you can call it hatred, but in my view, what goes around comes around. And then...
But here's what happens.
The bully picks on the guy who doesn't fight back. Now, you said I came on and I sucker punched them. With all due respect, Jerry, I was right there in their face. I didn't sucker punch them, okay?
Okay.
And I think the camera will show that, and the videotape will show that.
Okay.
But these people have been terrorizing America for too long a period of time.
At some point, we all have to say, there has been injustice done to every race in this world. At some point, we've got to say, enough, enough. I'll give you a chance to answer. We'll be right back. I'll give you a chance to answer. Be right back.
Inventors.
Okay, this obviously has been a very wild show. I can't say I'm surprised when you bring two groups with such obvious different points of views, and both, in terms of their respective points of views, very militant. You're bound to have something like this. We're going to try to calm it down now and see if there's any room for discussion. Maybe there's not. We're going to find out. I'm going to bring back now, well, first, we haven't met him yet. Here is Jeff. He is the father of Tanya, who was on our show earlier, and Tanya was one of the... Here's Jeff. Jeff is... you are the Imperial Wizard, is that
Yes.
correct? Okay, and you've been on our show before.
Yes.
And also, we're going to bring Mike back. Mike is the Grand Dragon who we were speaking to before. Here's Mike. Okay, all right, okay. All right, now, I understand in a moment of... First of all, how's your daughter doing?
They took her to the hospital, so I don't know.
Okay, I hope she's okay.
All right.
No, hey,
See that?
no.
See that?
No.
Now we can talk.
You're
we
right.
can talk real nice here without this Jew boy. As long as he admits that he
right.
is
I'm a Jew
inferior to white people, we can have a decent and human conversation. But the Jew like this attacks me with his two other kikes, and
All right,
now
okay.
your boys are going to jail, and then you're going to have to post your little Hebrew money out for them. So
Okay.
dig deep, boy.
All right, now here's the question I want to know. Is it possible, putting aside the violence for a moment, is there any grounds by which you can coexist in this country together?
As long as he admits that he's inferior to me,
Why is that
I will
necessary?
say yes.
Why is that necessary?
Because look at his animal activity.
Okay, without personal insults.
With him as a person, no way.
Look, I got tough
No
on him
way.
when you weren't here, so wait, I'll get tough on him. I'm not, right now, I'm trying to find out, without personal insults, why is it necessary for any group to have to say, gee, we're inferior to you? Why not say, hey, this is God's earth, we're all here, thank God for life, let's be nice to each other? Why do you have to attack? I'll say the same thing to him. Why is it necessary? If you don't want to associate with him,
He's
don't.
pedo about the Holocaust, and that's what it's all about,
Well,
okay? And he's going to keep bringing this Holocaust thing up, just like a Negro's going to bring up slavery constantly. The Clinton administration wants to give apology for slavery. My grandparents never owned slaves.
Okay.
George Washington did. Thomas Jefferson did. Our forefathers were giants. Next thing you know, they're going to want to tear down their monuments and take them off the dollar bills. Last Bulls game, $4 million damage to the city of Chicago over a lousy Bulls game. Look what happened in L.A. with all the riots. What happens at Devil's Night in Detroit with all these blacks rioting and everything. Down in Miami, they kill
Wait a second. Who
white,
told you?
a white cop kills somebody.
Whoa.
Why do I have to keep on paying over for black unconsciousness?
First of all, when the Bulls won, and thank God.
And,
both
yeah,
won.
and they tore.
Okay.
And they tore up their own neighborhood,
Believe me,
too.
there were as many wild and unruly people of the white race as any other race. Trust me. Okay. Let me say the same thing to you. Let me say the same thing to you. Any other person who, let's say, is not of your faith, is not Jewish, okay? Why would you, for a second, if that person didn't personally do anything to you or to any of your relatives, if that person didn't do it, why would you start out being angry at them?
I would never be angry at them.
But you come...
I bet you.
I would never be angry at them. 50% of the people I brought here today are Gentile. As Gentile as those two things.
So,
Oh, you act real nice, don't you?
why is it necessary? Why is it necessary to insult him? Why
Why do
not
you call
simply
me a
say,
thing?
I don't like... Yeah, why call him a
Why
thing?
you call me a
People,
thing?
people who wake up in the middle of the night and
Why do you
take their
call me a
sheets with
thing?
them
I'm
for
gonna get an
one
answer from him.
purpose.
People that wake
For
up
one
in the middle of the
purpose,
night, you don't have to
terrorize
worry about
blacks.
it. The
I can
Klan will be
guarantee
awake at
you- I can
night.
guarantee
We
you
are
they-
night riders.
They won't wear those costumes to the west side of Chicago. Because if they did wear those costumes to the west side of Chicago, you'd have to pick them up with a strainer. Because people have a little bit of pride. And they're not going to let bullies come into their community. And that's what this is all about. This is not a Bulls game. This is not a popularity contest. I didn't come here to be more Catholic than the Pope. I said never again. And what does never again mean to me? Never again will we back down in the face of bullies. That's why they wear those costumes.
There you go. Never again he's bringing up the Holocaust.
Well,
Never
I didn't say
again.
about the
That's what he's getting to.
about the Holocaust.
That's what he's getting to.
I didn't say one word
Never
about the
again.
Holocaust.
There goes the Holocaust.
I didn't say one word about it.
Oy vey, there
How
you
about
go.
this being the lesson?
Busy
Okay,
burning
okay.
churches
Oy
Okay.
vey. Hey, what
Okay.
are you doing?
People
It's
are
Yom
busy
Kippur. You should be at home with your little Jew
Well,
boys.
why is that necessary? Why is that necessary? You know, he...
Listen to him.
Okay, but no.
Never again. What's this never again? We're
Okay.
not doing nothing to him.
Okay, he is simply saying that in light of what happened to his particular family, this isn't history, this is something that happened in our lifetime. In light of what happened to our families, we would like never again to see that happen. Now, that doesn't mean that he's wrong for having that sentiment. What I would say to you, having suffered the exact same experience that you did, losing my family in the Holocaust, what I would say the lesson of that is, what my parents taught me, is never, ever, ever, ever again do we judge human beings based on what they are instead of what they do. That's the lesson of the Holocaust. I'm going to give you a chance. We'll be right back and you can answer. Stay with us. Okay, now this is a segment where we're going to give our audience a chance to answer some questions, but before we ask the questions, let's bring the rest of the Klan members out who were here earlier in the show, okay?
How about my people?
Okay, questions. Yes.
First of all, I would like to say God bless you and that you all are in my prayers. But I'm going to blend my question and my comments together. I wanted to say that you all say that y'all wear the mask because we scared of, we fear what's the unknown. Well, why don't y'all look behind our color and see what we have? I could be a nice person. We could be friends. I love you because you are a child of God, okay? That's all I want.
Anyone want to respond to
Well,
that?
that was her comment, and I tell you, we can't all do this in 1 hour show. If anybody wants to write me at P.O. Box 717, Mercer, Wisconsin, 54547, you can write me, and we'll be glad to give you some free literature out.
Okay, but she's saying she may be a lovely person. If you could just look behind the color, maybe you would...
Why do you have the thought that we hate blacks? Okay?
We do have members that don't like them.
We hate
hatred.
Niggers. We hate niggers. They come in all colors.
One of them
like that
preaches
Jew bastard
hatred.
sitting right there. Okay?
The
But he
JDL
takes upon
preaches
himself
hatred out of their
to
Talmud.
blame us for what's going on. He wasn't alive when that happened, neither was we. What about the Holocaust of the Vietnam War? What about the Holocaust of the Civil War? What about the Holocaust of Waco when they killed all the white children? Nobody's bitching about that because they're white.
Okay.
Okay.
Their Talmud preaches child molestation, preaches violence against all non-Jews.
A lot of the Americans, I should just say, just as a point of clarification, an awful lot of the very patriotic Americans who died in the Vietnam War were black.
It don't make any difference. It was a
Don't just say white. Don't just say white. You just said white. You just said white.
Earlier in the show, they had mentioned that how safe it was for a woman to walk down the streets of Chicago at night. But how safe is it for a black or a Jewish person to walk down the streets in their neighborhood at night?
Anytime they want to.
Come on. We're not the violent ones. We don't teach violence. We don't preach it.
You welcome
it's
blacks
not in our books.
You welcome blacks into your neighborhood?
They can come in there if they want.
And move in, and you welcome them.
If there's a house empty, they're already there. What difference does it make?
How about the Sieg Heil? How about the Sieg Heil, which is a tribute to Hitler? I didn't bring up the Holocaust. They brought it up.
You're saying never again. It's in their webpage. It's their saying on the Holocaust. They're liars. Their Talmud teaches them to lie to all non-Jews. They teach them to kill non-Jews. They teach them to molest non-Jewish children. Read their Talmud.
You don't have epilepsy? No, you got a disease, and you know what it is? It's for your monetary capitalistic gain and the way you conduct business, Jew boy. And that's what it's all about.
My people can make more money by accident than you can ever make on purpose. And that's why you hate us.
We'll play Monopoly later.
Out of every trailer.
All right, okay. Hey.
You hit me like you hit them.
You think I'm going to run from you, Fatso? I see that little banner you had.
Okay.
I seen the little banner you had back there. You're well funded, all right. What you writing with a magic marker?
Play Monopoly.
You wrote it with a magic marker on yellow paper.
Okay.
Your little banner.
We can bring it out and see how it's written.
Every country. I've seen your little banner.
Okay. It all gets bleaked out.
My question is pretty simple. If you're not about hate and you're not about hatred and killing babies and black babies and whoever, if you're all about the good, come to Detroit, man, let me join your clan. Can you do that for me? Can you sign me up? Why don't you sign me up so I can be part of your clan?
I just came from Detroit, okay? I just came from Detroit.
Come to the west side.
I just came from Detroit.
Is that a threat?
No, why don't you come to the west side and sign me and my clan up?
You can come to our neighborhood.
Why don't you want to go there?
What's it? I've been in Detroit. I've seen Detroit. You burn your own buildings down.
Come talk to me, man. I'll give you one of my brochures, okay?
Beautiful
After the show, you got one of mine.
Burn them down, Negro.
I'll be back with the final thoughts. Stay with us. Thank you. Admittedly, these people are crazy. Their racism unlikely to be taken seriously. Hate mongers dressed up like clowns, but other than having children, they're hardly a threat to anyone. And yet there is a point to be made here. Though they can be dismissed for being loony, their message, if ignored, can too easily become a growing cancer in our society. And it's not as if this hasn't happened before. Most of us like to think of such racism as barbaric, a behavior inconsistent with the values of a modern, educated Western culture. But it was a so-called highly civilized cultured society in this century, in our lifetime, that visited the Holocaust on humanity. It was white, educated Europeans who came over here, slaughtered the Native Americans, brought blacks over as slaves, made discrimination against them legal till only a few years ago, and through the middle of this century. Yes, some of the folks we saw today are perhaps nuts and hardly worth losing any sleep over, but let's not leave today's show without thinking about how clean our record is on race and prejudice and discrimination. Surely most of us dress better, speak in politer tones, and appear far more cultured. But remember, some of the most horrific things ever done to humans were done by the politest, best-dressed, well-spoken people from the very best of homes and neighborhoods. If there's a lesson in all of this today, it's that we may all be offended by how they look, but what is really scary and dangerous are their ideas. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.